What's your favorite death from the Chapel series?
Ooh, I'm so happy that you asked that. Oh god, there's no contest here. It is Danny Adkins' bullet dance. My salute to RoboCop, specifically the boardroom scene in RoboCop, where the Ed 209 takes out Mr. Kinney. I actually remember the name of the guy who gets it in that movie.
Rob Matsushita, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that one was great because that was a one take done scene. Danny Adkins.
This from the episode Famed.
This is from the episode Famed. Danny, in addition to being the kind of person who, when we said, "Can you do a bullet dance? Do you mind getting covered in blood?" was ridiculously excited. She's a gigantic horror movie fan. She also happens to be Ben, who played both Henry and Harold on the episode. He's Ben Wilson's little sister.
I totally fucking tried.
Shut up, Ronnie. I tried to be gentle.
That's you trying to be gentle. And he's a gigantic horror movie fan as well.
It's kind of adorable.
It really is kind of adorable. This is the level upon which they bond, and she was more than happy to come down to the set, and she didn't know what a bullet dance was. So far, nobody I've ever asked to do a bullet dance
It's shameful.
Has known what a bullet dance is, and Ben showed her a variety of YouTube clips, including Kelly Maxwell's bullet dance in a little movie we did called Two Girl Minimum.
Where Emily was also wearing a wig.
Where Emily was also
terrible
wearing
wig.
a terrible, terrible wig.
Yep.
Once again, my fault. Anyway, that's my favorite. All right. Counting the 3 shorts that preceded the series, what is your favorite episode and why?
Oh, wow. You know, if we're talking in terms of my favorite to act, I think it's going to toss up between Famed and Guilted, but I think Guilted wins just because I think both Famed and Guilted, we started to let Chapel play more of an active role in her life. So as much as I said it's fun to work out sort of the subtle, sort of going through the motions, being in the background stuff. What I really liked about both Famed and Guilted, but especially Guilted, is that, well, in Guilted, she's on drugs for most of it. So it was sort of a fun challenge to sort of get your head inside of someone who's normally very, very inside herself, being forcibly altered in that way.
Yeah.
So between that and then having to sort of act as other people. So being Chapel, who is imagining herself as the character of Ava, and then also as mistakenly, who's actually Burke, playing those roles was really fun. I mean, beyond it being a challenge or not, it was just fun to be kind of silly and over the top. And Famed had some of this similar aspects, just because Famed was kind of our more over the top ode to Hollywood name dropping extravaganza, where I got to dodge a bullet by jumping over to the side, which is ridiculous but super fun.
That was a reference to Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid.
I think taking my own enjoyment out of, like, my own selfishness out of the picture, I think my favorite episode is still Extremed.
Yeah.
It's such a tight, well shot, and we shot that in like 4 hours. It was amazing. It was such a good group experience. Like, everybody was on the same page. The filming process was really, in the best sense of the word, easy. And I thought everybody in it was marvelous, and I thought it was really funny, and that's still one of my favorite ones to watch.
Yeah. It's funny because I would have thought Battered Parts 1 and 2.
Those hold a special place in my heart, for sure. It's just, we're talking about pure, like, yay!
Yeah. I mean, Battered was, Battered is friggin' depressing.
Batters is very depressing.
You know, but
probably the most. I would give those the most challenging ones that I think we've done so
Yeah.
far as
It's-
acting and technically.
yeah, it's certainly the one where you've been given the most to do. I think.
Yeah.
Those two episodes.
Maybe memorize lines and stuff.
Yeah.
What a jerk. So yeah, those get a top of the list in terms of just sort of the most complex, challenging. But for pure enjoyment, I think Extreme still gets my vote.